Good morning, everybody. This morning we are going to rotate pastures with our pigs. So these are the lucky ones that get to go to a new pasture. We have 7 in here right now. As you can see, they cleaned it up really well, all the underbrush. And all I'm using is these 2 strands of barbed wire. The bottom one is right at my ankle, and the top one is right below my knee. So it doesn't have to be high. And they have never gotten out except for the very first time I moved them over here, which I'm about to tell you what not to do. But first, let's take a look at what they're moving into. So all this underbrush they will get rid of, and they will clear it up, clean it up, make it a lot easier for me, which is what I plan to do after I move them. I go right in there with my chainsaw and just take down all these little saplings. But right now I'm finishing up, hooking up the next fence, and using the good old weed eater to go around the perimeter and cut down all the weeds and stuff that are growing up over the wire. That's what we're doing today, and it's in the morning. I'm doing this in the morning because I'm planning on moving the pigs in the morning. And the reason I'm doing that is because a big thing you want to know about pigs and electric fence, something that I learned, is you want to move them in the morning, and you shouldn't have any problems with them getting out. The first time we moved them over here, we moved them towards the evening, and they didn't know the perimeter, and they just ran through it or something. But luckily, I had the next pasture set up good enough to where that's where they ran into. And then they just stayed in there. So then all I had to do was get them back over here. All right, so we're back here on the other side. I just ran the weed eater on through. There were a few parts that I'm gonna have to take the trimmer and cut a few saplings that were too big for the weed eater to cut down. And I just ran on through there with the weed eater and got everything mostly off the wire. So I use these to walk the perimeter one more time, and then I'm going to set up their gate on the other end, and we'll go ahead and move them. Got to get my gate for the other place. Y'all ready to go to the new pasture? Yeah. It's gonna taste good. So, if you've watched any YouTube videos and done any research about pasture-raised pork, pigs, whatever you want to call it, I know you've come across the name Joel Salatin, and he uses these wooden gates. He doesn't use T-post at the gates, but I've come to find out that it works just as well as a wooden post. Wooden post would probably be more guaranteed not to ground out, but if you keep an eye on it, you don't have to worry about that. So, just getting my other gate, my chains, and we will go set up the new gate, open up this gate to go over there, and see if they follow me in there. If they don't follow me, they'll always move with food. So I got my gate chained to my T-post. Now all that's left to do is to unhook the chains around this gate and then turn the electric fence on. I just found out a few minutes ago, it works really well. So I'm just gonna unhook it. I just got this porch swing chain and then these carabiners. That's all I use. It's plenty strong enough. What I don't like about the chain is it's hard to wrap around, pull through, because all these little things right here snag on any 90-degree angle, and it just makes it harder to pull it through, but it works. So I'm going to keep it till I need to buy a new chain, and then I'll replace it with the better chain, I guess you want to call it. All right, so here we go. I'm going to take this gate down, let the pigs over to the pasture. So instead of taking the whole gate down, I just unhooked one side and swung it around. You can see that. So here we go. I'm walking in here with the pigs. They're over here. Some of them anyway, some are over there. I'm gonna see if they'll follow me in. If not, then we'll just kind of have to chase them in. That's the mama. So if I can get her in, the others will follow too. But right now, I'm gonna go turn on the fence, and then we'll get some feed just in case they need a little bit convincing, and we'll get these pigs moved over. I have my bucket in hand, nothing in it, and as you can see, they're following me. I haven't fed them this morning purposely for this reason, so that's why they are following me. Duck under that branch. Come on, piggies. Come on, piggies. Watch out for them vines. Come on, piggies. Hey, Charlotte. This is our good mama, Charlotte. She's an old spot crossed Yorkshire. We have Yorkshire cross Hampshire boar that we just bought. We are going to breed them too and see how they do. Come on, piggies. Come on, piggies. I don't know if you can see them. There they are. They're just following me in here. They never bend over to this side, but apparently the wooden gate lets them know that they can walk through. And look at there. Look. They're walking through. A little bit hesitant, but that's to be expected. Come on, mama. Show your babies how to come through. Come on. I can come all through here. Sorry to disappoint. All right, so I'm gonna go back and try and come up behind them. So I'm coming up behind them. I'm gonna try and push them through. Come on, piggies. Well, that didn't work. Not one bit. But we got mama and one of her babies over here. So let's get the bucket again. So they will come back. To this spot. Let me see if I can put the bucket right over it. Now, this is the first time they've done this, so this is again to be expected. But once they go back and forth a couple times from pasture to pasture, they'll supposed to get used to it. Come on, go. 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 Y'all gonna make me go get you some feed, huh? All right. Well, they want some real feed, not just the empty bucket. I soak their corn. This is what they eat. So let's pour it in a spot that will make them, that they can see it, and they'll come across this fence to eat it, because they're still not walking through there. Mama is, and one of her babies, one of the 6 anyways, that we kept. Let's go ahead and pour a pile of this corn and see what they do. I just poured some corn out. Mama's eating it. And let's just back up and see what they do, because they're hungry. They've been following me around all morning. They are hungry. But they know there's supposed to be a fence right there. Come on, biggies. Oh, there one goes, there one goes. All right, oh, another one's gonna follow. Oh, she almost did. Sometimes you just have to have patience with animals. They know something's not right, but they'll go. There goes another one. There she goes. All right, good job. Where y'all going? I figured our big barrel right there would have been the first one out of these to go through. Oh, there she goes. She saw that she kind of stuttered. I was like, I don't really want to go. All right. Come on, you two. Why are they going back? So they got so much to eat over there now. Tell you what, this is the way to raise pigs right here. Raise your own meat, raise meat for your friends, family. It's enjoyable for everybody involved. Kids. They love coming out here to the pigs. Alright, so I'm gonna walk up behind them and try and move them on over. Because Mama and the rest of them are over there. It's just these two are not. A gilt and a barrel. Still over here. Come on, little girl. There they go. He just knows there's something supposed to be there. Oh, little gilt might go. We might have to leave and just let these two cross on their own. And they will. They'll figure it out. And they will figure it out. But what I might do, I might pour some corn right over on the other side to where they have to kind of step across that imaginary line that they see. Here they come again. Just move on back. don't really want to stress your animals out either. They're what you're gonna eat and what your friends and family are gonna eat. So we like to keep them as happy as possible. All right, he smells that corn just on the other side. Now some people would rush up on him just to try and scare him to jump over in there, but pigs don't normally scare forward. They will normally scare backward and run. Whatever's coming at them, they're gonna look at it. So they would normally jump back, turn around, see what's coming. Oh, there she goes, there she goes. All right. Oh, come on. So close. So close. So again, with the purpose of the wooden gates and not using electric fence gates is because the pigs are gonna, oh, there she goes, there she goes. All right. All right, Mr. Spotted Barrow is the only one left. So the wooden gates, the pigs are gonna root up against, rub up against, push up against it, and they'll know that it's not electric. So that's supposed to allow them to learn that it's safe to go through that spot whenever it's open. So I'm just going to leave him by himself. Go work on some other projects I have here at the farm, and we'll check back on them and see if they all moved over here. See y'all later. All right, so I came back to check on, see whether or not this guy has moved over with the rest, and he hasn't yet. But while I'm out here, I'm gonna check on the rest of the pigs, see how they're doing over in their new paddock area. Well, they're getting close to coming in. He's rooting all the way through, but he just won't come in, I guess, yet. All right, so I am over here in the new section that the pigs are in, and let's see if I can find them. We'll walk this fence line. There's Mama Charlotte. Baby. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He would make 6, and then Mama 7. So everything looks good over here. All right, so I'm gonna have to go do some more work on the farm, and we'll check back a little bit later. Good morning, everyone. All right, so this is day 2. I'm gonna check on to see if our spotted barrow decided to go over to the new paddock. Here we go. I'm gonna walk through the old paddock. I believe he is over in the new paddock, but let's just check and see. All right, so here we go. Walking through the old paddock to see if we have any scragglers over here. It's gonna be really easy for me to clear all these little smaller trees out, which is my goal. Thanks to the pigs, now that they made it easy access to get to all these little trees. And then I'll just cut them down, leave them laying, and when they come back over here, the pigs will kind of chew on them and that kind of stuff. Help them break down faster. All right, so good news. Nobody is on the old paddock side. Which means now I can close this gate, hook up their new water. So I left their water in the same place so they would know where the water is and since we had a pig still over here. Alright, so there's Mama Charlotte with one of her babies coming behind her. Let's see where the others are. Mama, where's your other piggies? Well, this is kind of unsettling. I don't see or hear any of the other pigs. You piggies! Oh, there they are. They were just in another corner, covered up by all the trees. Ah, I see the spotted barrel. Morning, piggies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and Mama. Y'all ready for some corn? Alright, so all are here and accounted for. Just gonna check the fence one more time. So, like I said, I moved them to where they had plenty of daylight to know their new boundaries. And did not have any escapees. I was a little bit worried there. Didn't see or hear the others. Fence still looks good. I'm gonna unplug the fence so I can put up that new, or close the gate. Keep them on this side now, and that'll be it. And that's how you move pigs from paddock to paddock here on our farm. No chasing them, no stressing them. Just happy little pigs. Ain't that right, Charlotte? Ain't that right? She is a good mama. But they're hungry for their corn. So let's get them their corn. Alright, so finished moving the pigs over here. Put some corn down there for them to eat. And we're done. Took 2 days for them to move over, but I mean, I didn't do anything. I was working on the farm, doing other stuff. So moving pigs, not hard at all. That's it for today. Just unplugging the fence so I can close that gate. And we will see y'all later.